Hey everyone, it's a windy Sunday. I'm out here picking what corn's left off of the corn that I planted for the deer last year. I thought maybe they ate it all, but since they leave this area, they didn't really eat it too much. Once the corn started falling, they didn't really want anything to do with it. But I'm going to gather it up and I'm going to be mixing that with my feed that I throw out this year in my food plot here for them. And kind of cuts down on some money. I don't know how much I'll get out of it. I got a 2.5-3 gallon bucket here about filled, so I'm going to continue up this road, knock them down so I don't have to worry about it when it's time to mow it down. Alright, I'll get back to you with the results. Okay, I am hand picking this stuff. I got the first couple rows done here. And I had to go get another bucket. I filled up a 5-gallon bucket. Alright, let me head back down the other way and see what I get. Okay, got it all picked. This is what I got. A really packed 5-gallon, and let me take it back to the shed over here and get all the corn off the husk and see what I got out of it. Probably won't be much, but something, and the deer love it. As you can see, most of my cobs didn't get very big. The reason for that is because I didn't use any kind of machine or anything to plant it. I just kind of sprinkled it down and they pretty much got too close together and took too much nutrients from each other. But I don't know, deer enjoyed it early until, like I said, until the acorns started falling. And I'd imagine some of the squirrels enjoyed it, and birds, I've seen them flying in and out throughout the winter and late or last fall. So, all right, let me get back at getting some of these kernels off these cobs, and I'll get back to you with what I got. I'm almost done with like the small bucket, so I'm gonna see what I got after that. Okay, first bucket done, and I got, I don't know, almost half a bucket there, I guess. Maybe a third, I don't know. See what I get. I still have this whole 5-gallon bucket to go yet. It's time consuming, but you know, like they always say, you get out of things what you put into them. So I put a lot of time into hunting, so probably a lot of you guys wouldn't even take the time to do this, but I really don't have much going on today, and I didn't want that corn to go to waste, and I didn't want to just plow it down or mow it down and just leave it lay there. So I'll get this and I'll either throw it out just by itself, or I'll mix it with some of my sweet feed for the deer. Not really throwing anything out for them right now. I've only seen, what, 2 deer come through here the other day, a small buck and probably a little doe with him. Didn't see anything sporting on her head yet. Not saying that it didn't fall off. Could have been a spiky that lost his, or a little nubber buck. But like I said, this property here pretty much loses the deer. The deer, mid to late November, maybe December, they just bolt. There's nothing, and I don't see anything till like March, April, and then they start coming back in. There's like no cover, there's water, but there's not really much food for them on this property after the acorns and the corn and everything's picked. I'm pretty sure they go north of here and can't go east because there's a highway over there and they ain't really crossing that, and just a river on the other side. But they could go west if they wanted to find some food, but I'm really thinking they go north to some, over where there's more houses and people are probably feeding them, and there's better cover. I mean, probably good thermals over there somewhere. So all right, let me get back to taking care of this corn. Let me know if you guys would take the time to do any of this. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, that bucket is full. I got just a little bit left in there, so I'm gonna go dump that at my sweet feed, and then I'll be back to finish it off. Okay, got her dumped in my sweet feed there. I'll have to mix it up with it then here. And then I'll go out and finish up what I got. There you go, all mixed up with my sweet feed. I'll go out and finish her up. Okay, all done. That's completely empty. And I got a mess. So I'm hoping Mother Nature blows some of this away. Seems to be blowing it back in the corner here by my shed, but get rid of some of this. Like I said, it's all done. I'm gonna go dump the rest of that in my sweet feed and get her all mixed up. And that's a lot of work for what I got, but whatever, you know what I mean? It saved me a little bit of money on buying some corn, mixing up with my sweet feed for the deer. I'll get that out here probably next month. Once I start seeing deer start showing up and my food plot starts coming up with my clover and all that that's in there, then I'm gonna replant corn this year, but I'm not gonna be sprinkling around. I found this little wheel thing online that I'm gonna probably purchase come that time to plant my corn. I'm not sure I'm gonna do. I'll probably just do this side here again like I did this past year. Basically, that's to block the traffic from anyone driving and seeing what's in my food plot, and it helps give the deer a little bit of security because they're back in there feeding in my food plot behind the corn. Depending on what the farmer does up in this field here, they had corn last year. If you put soybean in there, I might run corn or down that side towards that black walnut there just a little bit so the people from the roads can't see what's back in there. And again, it gives the deer security because no one can see them when they come in there. So, all right, thanks for watching, you guys, and let me know how you guys are doing. If you guys do food plots, how your food plot's doing. And we got turkey coming up here in spring, so I'll be back in the woods then for that. So thanks for hanging, you guys. See you next time.